A wild, windy white winter. More lake effect snow pounding parts of northeast Ohio today. Let's take a live picture right now from Dead Man's Curve in Cleveland, where it shows the toll that the icy roads is taking on cars. A tow truck just moved one car to the side of the road, and as you can see, traffic is moving slow. And while some people are dealing with that, others can still see the grass in their backyard. Good evening, I'm Danita Harris.
And I'm Lee Jordan. Northeast Ohio dealing with snow, icy roads, and frigid temperatures. We have team coverage of this winter storm. John Kosick is live in Cleveland, but first, let's get to Chief Meteorologist Mark Johnson. Mark, you told us the snow would continue through much of the day.
Yeah, a lot of you, again, it's feast or famine. I saw sunshine in my yard today, but as I was driving into downtown Cleveland, it was a whiteout for a little while where those squalls persisted. 1 inch per hour snowfall, and some of you got quite a bit of snow over the course of the last 24 hours. Let's take a look now at our Power of 5 live Doppler network. Our snow warning continuing until 7 p.m. I think they will allow that to expire once 7 p.m. arrives. We will see, though, these squalls beginning to taper off. In fact, that's what they're doing right now. Let me zoom on in. The heaviest snow that we're seeing right now around the region is outside of the snow warning area. It's through southern Lorain County from Wellington back down here into western Medina County, Chatham, Lodi, Litchfield. It's a pretty hefty squall there. For the rest of the region, let's zoom on out. Got a little bit of snow beginning to fade in the eastern suburbs. So the 271 corridor, the I-90-271 split, still a little bit of light snow there. I'll tell you when the snow is going to stop when we come back. Plus, again, are you ready for 50-degree weather? Whoa! Wait till you see my forecast.
Always full of surprises. Mark, thanks. Now let's head outside to John Kosick live in Cleveland. John, all day long we saw the wind just whipping the snow around out there.
Yeah, Lee, and here's the end result of that, especially on the West Shoreway, where the wind had a chance to whip a lot of the snow off of Burke Lakefront Airport and onto the West Shoreway. As a result, it's snow covered in spots, very icy in spots, and that's why we are seeing traffic move at a very slow clip at this hour. We've had 1 or 2 people go off the side of the road, hit some of these black ice type spots, and so you want to be careful out there because the wind will whip a lot of that snow around. But again, you know, after the winter we have had so far with the mild weather, this cold and wind seems to cut right through you, and you add on top of that the snow that did not want to stop today, and it's almost too difficult to take. As you know, these lake effect snow bands, the skies can go from sunny to whiteout conditions in a matter of seconds, and that's what many people had to deal with, especially on the drive into work this morning. But really, it was just the return of single-digit wind chills that left many of us unprepared. We talked to people in downtown Cleveland, and here's a sample of what they think about the weather today and this odd winter in general.
It does seem a little bit weird that we're getting snow so late in the season, but it's Cleveland, it's Ohio weather. You wait 5 minutes, it'll change.
How was your ride into work today?
I don't drive.
Smart.
I have snow tires, and I have all-wheel drive, so I'm prepared, I think.
Hey, how was your drive in this morning?
It was good.
It's Cleveland, it's always right.
Hey, I'm Canadian. I've seen a lot worse, man. Yeah, you guys here are just kind of quasi-Canadians.
I don't think this stuff qualifies us as quasi-Canadians here today. But again, if you're going to be heading out tonight, be aware that you're going to hit some spots where you could have some snow drift back over the road, and that can cause some slick spots, especially as the temperature drops as low as Marcus says it will tonight. Reporting live in Cleveland, John Kosick, News Channel 5.
All right, John, thank you. The lake effect snow also blanketed roads and neighborhoods in Portage and Summit counties.
That's right. Whiteout conditions popped up in the morning and in the afternoon. We want you to take a look at this video from Route 303 in Streetsboro. Cars seemed to vanish when the winds picked up and a burst of heavy snow appeared. The story was much the same in Ravenna and Hudson. The winter blast meant big business for private snowplow drivers, but the work was challenging.
Heavy, wet snow with a lot of light, fluffy snow on top of it. It's pretty hard to push. It's real slick underneath. Conditions earlier today weren't too bad. It's afternoon. After about 10:30, it started to dump pretty hard. So once there was a heavy pack snow under it and some light snow on top, it got really slippery.
Coming up tonight at 6, Bob Jones talks with drivers about the difficult and scary whiteout conditions today.
And when the snow starts falling, stay connected to News Channel 5 and NewsNet5.com. Here's what you can do. Share pictures of conditions where you live by uploading your pictures to NewsNet 5. Plus, when you're on Twitter, use the hashtag OHSnow. And for weather on the go, use our interactive weather app for your iPad.